Hello everyone, this is John Knable from Milwaukee SEO Company, and here we're going to be performing another WordPress video about how to edit some customized template pages. In the previous video we discussed how to edit a normal page, and this time we're going to use a couple of custom page templates to edit. We're going to go from easiest to hardest, and that's actually going to be from the right to the left, starting with the contact page. So this contact page is pretty simple. It's just this right here. It's not that much. So in the pages section of the WordPress dashboard, I'm going to go to contact, and you'll see that we have the same thing right here. So basically what WordPress is doing is just basically taking whatever is here and it's placing it in this box right here. So it's really that simple, and you'll see the template right now is being used as the contact page. If you want to add another email address, just say you want to use John at MilwaukeeSEOcompany.com. What you want to do is just select that and click the link button, and then you actually have to, since it's an email address, you have to do this mail to colon and then paste the email address in there. Otherwise, if it were just a normal link, you could just do something like this. And that would work for the website itself. Okay, let's go back to the company page. And let's find that. There it is, the company. And so basically what's happening here is the company title is appearing right here. And using our God-given talents and abilities, so this right here is appearing here on the right-hand side in this box. And on the left-hand side, we actually can put an image if we wish. So we're going to do that now by setting a featured image. The featured image is going to go in the left-hand side for the About template. And you can actually reuse this template for other pages as well if you like. It doesn't have to be an About page. This is a useful template. And it's pulling the featured image, and it's going to place it there on the left-hand side. Let's go to Pictures. To the koala, and we need to set it as the featured image, and there it appears, and update. And if we refresh this page, there it appears. Now this is great that we did this, because we're going to want to take a look at that and see that the koala was at full size, I believe. So if we do medium, it should be more appropriate. Is that true? No, it's not. And see, here's what's happening. It's going to take the image as it was, and it's going to just place it right here. So what you're going to want to do is find an image that's about the same size as this. If you hover over this text area, it's 456 by 325 pixels. And so you're going to want your image to be about that size as well. It's not going to automatically resize it. So that's just something you'll want to be aware of. But we don't need that, so we'll just remove that and update it again. Next is going to be, let me reload that, that's back to normal. The merchandise page is even easier. It's very simple. It's much like the contact page. The only difference is there's no background light brown area, and whatever text is placed here is going to be bigger. And this doesn't come on the page anywhere either, so just be aware of that. Now we're going to get a little bit more complex with the artists, because what this page is doing is, if you'll notice in the pages section, there are no individual artists here. In fact, the artist page is actually empty. And so what this is doing is this is actually pulling multiple artists from the artists section into the artists page. So let's go there. And here we have the artists. The first one on the page is Greg. And you'll see that this text is being placed right here on the left-hand side. And the featured image is what's producing this. So it's the same thing for any of the other artists. Let's see, let's try Ken, who is the second. And if we want to give some text there, and let's say we want to remove this featured image and we want to replace it with hydrangeas. Update that. And reload. And there, Ken has been transformed into some hydrangeas, and this is some text. So we don't really want that, so let's remove that and replace it with the original. Whenever you upload an image to a WordPress page or post or whatever, the image is going to appear in the gallery here, and you can reuse it. So I'm just going to show that image, the original one, and there it is. The other thing I'm going to show you is that the order. Now, the order generally goes 0 on up. So 0 is going to be number 1, Greg Koch is 0, and Ken Bethia is the order of 1, which is going to put him in the second place. So if we wanted to put him at Greg's spot, we would simply put him at a 0 order. Let's try this. Now, the reason why that didn't change anything is because Greg is a 0 as well. So let's go ahead and change his order to a 1. And let's see what happens. Now, Ken Bethia is number 1 and Greg is number 2. And it even updates right here as well. So that's really great. Let's go change those back. Alright. And we're back to normal. So the guitars take it even a little bit of a step further. The carousel page we're going to deal with in another video. But when we go to the, there we go, the T-class page, you're going to see we've got a title here, we've got a little excerpt here, and we've got a bigger area for text here. There's a video, and then we've got the image, the big image, and the thumbnails. And we're actually going to deal with these thumbnails in another video. But for this video, we're going to do everything else. So this is the T-class page, and basically what we have here is a guitars and categories. So if I go to the categories, you're going to see the different pages we have for guitars. And if you wanted to create a new guitar, you would create a new category, but you would then go to the appearance and menus, and you would add, if you wanted to add it to the menu, let's say, let's just say that you want to do that, then you would go down to the categories, you could add the category right from here. But we're going to go back to the guitars, and we're going to find the T-class special. So that is down here. You'll notice it has a T-class category. So basically what's happening is because this is given the T-class category, it's automatically going to be plopped into this page. You'll also notice that this has an order of 0, which is putting it at the top. So same with the artists, you can adjust the order of the guitars on the pages based on their order. So T-class special is the title, which is resulting in this. And we have solid body construction. This big area is producing this. It's actually an unordered list, which you can see is it's an unordered list because this is depressed. And that's what's producing these plus signs, which we have a custom image there so that the default image is going to be a plus sign instead of a little dot. Now this little area, the excerpt, a more modern contour feel, is being produced by this right here. It's called top spec. So if you didn't have top spec in your new guitar, then you would simply go to add custom field, select top spec, and you would place it in there and add the custom field. But since this one already has one, you could simply edit this right here. And finally, the featured image, this image right here, is being produced by this featured image. So that's how you would change this image right here. And then the video here is another story. Basically, all you have to do is go to YouTube. Go to Video Manager for your videos. And here's my video. Let's say I want to take this one. I'm going to have to open it up. And then I can click this share link and embed. And then I can set the size to whatever I want.
This is John Knibber from Milwaukee SEO Company. I'm going to be using...
I can actually set the size to whatever I want. And what I did for this one was I inspected the element with my browser. And I found out that this area here is 379 pixels wide. And let's just see what I did. And so I went a little smaller than that. I did a 350 width, which is what I'm going to recommend for you. So you don't have to even inspect the element. And basically what you're going to do is just do 350 here, and it's going to automatically produce the proportionate height. And you'll see it updates the embed code right here, but it also went to 351, which I don't understand why I did that. So let's just do 349. And then all I have to do is copy that. And what I'm going to do is delete that. And I'm just going to create a placeholder here with some text, and then I'm going to go to the HTML version, and I'm going to grab that and I'm going to paste it in. And so that is producing your YouTube video. When you look back at visual, here it is, and then it's just going to appear right there. So let's give that a shot. And now we have a different video here. Could use a little extra space right there maybe, but there you go. And that is how to edit your custom pages. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in for the next video.